pray that they all come true. Cause God's word is sure and proof. As I look toward the heavens, I take time and give thanks. Open up heaven's gate. God's word will never change. As I look toward the heaven, resting in eternity. Everything is made for you. Everything is made for me in heaven. Thank you, God, for loving me. The kingdom is made for you. The kingdom is within your reach. Ay, sow your seed into a field and reap a harvest. Ay, oracle of God, the scriptures written on me. 22 legions of angels walking around me. I'm in constant worship that behind they find me. I can't let distractions steal and take my focus. Spirit of the living God, your presence I'm invoking. Repentance for all my sins and my heart is open. Admission to the kingdom you already know it. Momentum and tempo, make the kingdom advance. The kingdom of our God, the day of Christ ahead. Come and choose forever, take your angelic stance. Dedicated posture to prophesying and praying. All about my Father's business, His work to be finished. Not by might, not by power, but it's by your spirit. Yeah, that's what it's giving. Gotta keep on winning. Look toward the hill, that's where my help is given. Blessings that are made for you, I pray that they all come true. Cause God's word is sure and proof. As I look toward the heavens.
Well, hello again, all of you inquisitive minds and beings of a high intelligence. Welcome once again to another episode of My Father's Business. The unseen, the unknown, and the unheard of. I am your host, El Aswate Muhammad. This right here,
I'm just on the show.
this is the Grand Master Standing.
Oh man, hold on. Talk about. Whoa, why you come in with that one, man? Hold on, man, don't do that.
Prophet
Woo.
Yuri. Yes, sir.
Woo.
Raphael forever. Yeah, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, because y'all have, those of y'all who have been with us since season 1, y'all already know it. All it takes is a little firecracker to get him started. So, hey man, you got the flow. Talk to us. We in season 4, man.
Man, well let's clear something up real quick. I am not.
The Grand Master Standing.
You understand me? No, seriously, man. First of all, peace and blessings, brother.
Thank you, bro. Same to you.
And before we get started, we got so much to talk about. I noticed something just now.
Talk to me.
You know, I noticed you got on loafers, and I got on loafers.
Oh yeah.
So, you're stepping in the name of the Lord?
Well, that's the only way to step.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure, because I seen the loafers.
Oh, you saw them all.
And I said, wait a minute, I got on loafers. My bro, okay.
Yeah, so-
We in sync.
Yeah.
Because I sure be stepping in the name of the Lord.
Yes,
I had
sir.
to ask.
You better in his gates.
Come on, man.
Come on,
Gotta
man.
stay in the presence. You hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, so look, let's we started off talking about so much.
Yes.
We started off talking about obviously Freemasonry.
Yeah.
We also, and I love the topic that we went in with it. I also love season 2 when we started talking about Islam.
Islam.
Man,
Yeah,
that was so
deep.
beautiful, man.
It
It was so deep,
Yeah.
but it was so simple and to be understood. So
Yeah.
that's why I really liked it. The season 3 was good because it was in depth, talking about the prophetic and tying the two in together. But I want to talk about another prophet.
Well, can I just chime in right quick?
Come on.
Because I get the privilege doing editing to go back and
Yes, sir.
review some
you do
raw
a marvelous
footage.
job, by the way. I have to say.
Thank you.
Y'all need some work.
Yeah.
I don't know which way.
So, but in season 3, man, I did a lot of referencing to Google.
Yes. The ad dollars are coming soon.
Yeah.
Well, speak that out.
I just want to, clarify the reason why I did that.
Okay.
Because I realize that we live in a day and time to where people don't take the average person doesn't take the time to sit there and read like we did when we were coming up.
Right.
We didn't have Google. Yeah, we didn't have all the information we needed at the tip of our fingertips. You know, exactly. So while saying that, I was saying, hey, it's right there at your fingertips. Mm-hmm. You know, right. Don't take my word for it. Right. Search it out. 100%. You know, make it happen. And another thing I noticed, I made reference to the genealogy chart, the DNA, the DNA chart. Right. And I mistakenly said, just talking too fast, said that one strand of DNA was capable of holding 215 gigabytes of information. Right. But I was so incorrect. Okay. Because when I went home and listened to the recording,
get us right now,
I had to realize that one strand of DNA actually holds 215 million gigabytes, which is enough to contain all of the information in the universe. Which is only to say that our knowledge that's locked away in us is infinite.
You say one strand? It's 22 strands, right?
It's 22 strands to a strand. You only got 2 strands.
Gotcha.
One strand.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Well, what's the number again?
215 million gigabytes.
That's a lot of gigabytes.
Yes. look, locked away in yours.
Yeah.
In both strands.
That's good.
So, you know, all that being said to say, don't limit yourself, man.
Don't limit yourself.
There's no limits on you.
0 limits on you. The only limitations are only the ones you put on yourself.
That's why you have to realize that.
That was good, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. That's why you have to realize that the microcosm, the little universe.
Here you go. Turn up, man. Hold on, man. That boy say the little microcosm. Micro.
Is
got to know the macro.
They go microcosm. Yes, sir. So Caesar fold.
Yes, sir.
Prophet, talk to me, man. What you got for us?
Man, I wanna, cause we spoke about, obviously Freemasonry. We spoke about the prophets.
Yes.
But I wanna start here. I wanna talk about Moses a little bit.
Okay.
I wanna talk about Moses. And before I talk about Moses, let me just show y'all this real quick. So, me and my brother, we talk a lot about time. We speak a lot about time dispensations.
Yes.
And so I have 4 books here. This Bible is my grandfather's Bible. God rest his soul. This is a Dakes annotated Bible. So all the preachers out there know exactly what I'm talking about. But in this Bible, you have the holies of holies, the temples, the inner court and the outer court. You have the Revelation dispensation. But you also have, and we'll put this up so you guys can see, it is the circles of the ages of dispensation. There are 14 ages of dispensation.
Explain dispensation, just for those who are unaware.
The dispensation, by definition, is a time span that stretches, and I'm going to give you a figurative number because I don't want to be exact because I may get the exact number wrong, but it's roughly about 2,100 years, 2,160 years. That's about the rough average of a dispensation of time. So 2,160 years, we go through a different dispensation. Now, when I say dispensation, y'all hear me. Look at the prophet in the eyes now. Look at me now. Look at me. We don't worship the zodiac, y'all. You hear me? We don't worship the zodiac. We don't call ourselves by our signs, because when you grasp the higher teachings of the zodiac, number one, you realize you're born under a certain star constellation, which gives you certain characteristics and certain traits, but that is not truly who you are. The objective is to master your traits and the other traits, okay, right? So you can become the one in the middle.
Keep the balance.
Keep the balance.
Mm-hmm.
So in the ages of dispensation, our sun goes around another sun, which is Sirius. Goes around Sirius every 2,160 years. Our solar system goes around another sun. So within a 26,000 year time frame, there's called a precessional. Okay. So every 26,000 years, we go through what's called an eon, or age. Jesus said, lo, I will be with you always, even to the end of the ages.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what age we're in, whether that's the Piscean age, the age of Aries, whether we're in the Aquarian age, whatever star constellation age we're under, because you cannot deny this. So we have to break it down. This is the unseen, the unknown, and the unheard. And this is God's business for you to know this.
Yes,
not, again, we don't praise the Tauruses or the Sagittarius or the Capricorns or the Libras or the Aries. We don't praise none of that. But you will be a fool to discredit what God created.
Yes, yes.
It will be foolish of you to discredit what God has placed before you. And he said, Job, were you there when I flung the stars in the sky?
Mm-hmm.
It will be foolish of us to read the story of the wise men following a star to come to the baby Jesus and not recognize that astrology and astronomy are two different things. Astrology is say, yeah, I'm an Aries. And this is who I am, and I ain't changing. Astronomy says, okay, this star is over here, this star is over here, this star is over here. That means we're going to have a rough winter this year. That means we're going to have a hot summer this year. You can dictate the weather based on the star pattern. People play the stock market based on star patterns. We weren't supposed to go here. We're supposed to talk about Moses.
Well, no. We're going to get to Moses, because here's the thing. You know, you made a statement a few seconds ago. You said that, you would be foolish.
Yes. Yes,
to bypass this.
Yes.
You can't deny this.
Cannot deny this.
That the star constellations
yes.
play a big part in the whole makeup of creation.
Of creation.
And here's the thing. The ancient Egyptian dynasty that we hold in such great awe and honor inside of their pyramids, it's been publicly known that on their hieroglyphics, there's a constellation of the stars. What were they trying to tell us?
So in their pantheon of gods, right, because they have a god pantheon, we're going to get into that today too. I also recommend y'all get this book too. It's a book called, shout out to Apostle Amos Morgan, The Prophet's Dictionary. So this book goes into a lot of detail about things in the Bible, like Baal, like the El system, the Elohims, like Mizraim and Memphis, like Egypt, like Babylon, like Assyria, like all these different places across the biblical forefront. They give us breakdowns of what the name of the cities mean and so on and so forth. So when we talk about, I'm sorry, what's your question?
No, I was referring to the star constellation that's in
the hieroglyphics.
Yes.
So according to the Egyptians, they have a pantheon of gods, right? And on those hieroglyphics, they are showing that their god, which is named Geb, right? They have several. It's not just one. But the same way, well, no, I'm not going to say that shit. I'm going to hold that one.
Okay.
I'm going to hold that one. I'm not going to say that shit.
No, yeah, don't get on track.
I ain't going to throw that out there. But they have Geb, they have Nut, or a Nut, and Anoop, and Anubis, and Tahuti, Amun, and so they have a very different Godhead system. So when you see the hieroglyphics of the man, because it's a man standing out, and I'm not trying to get too graphic with y'all, but if y'all will probably see this picture, he's actually ejaculating. And when he ejaculates, you see how it flows down and it forms or it shapes and forms the firmament and the stars within above the sky. And also you see his woman on the bottom, which is Geb, and she's the water, right? And then they have the earth that comes over that, and so on and so forth. But they have and I want to say this too, they have the star constellation set up by each sign in the temples of Amun, in the temples of Karnak, in the actual Sphinx itself, and also in each one of the pyramids. Now, when you go to the step pyramids of Sneferu, right, you also see these hieroglyphics with star constellations. When we go to Mesopotamia and we look at those step pyramids, we see the same hieroglyphics. We see a dispensation time clock. We look at the Mayans and we look at those step pyramids. And when you go in those pyramids, before you get inside the temple wall, on the front door is the time clock, or the dispensation age time clock. So there are ages of dispensation. This is, man,
Come on, man. Talk to us. Talk to us.
This is why other cultures believe in reincarnation. This is why in the Bible, you want to go deep?
Go.
So this is why in the Bible, Jesus asks them, who do you say I am?
Mm-hmm.
What's the first response they give? They say, some men say you are the prophet Elijah that has come back. So that's basically telling me in my little baby mind, my common mind, that they believed in reincarnation at that time. If they said that he's come back, because nobody's supposed to come back.
Right.
How do you come back? It hasn't been proven. Unless you believe in reincarnation.
Yeah.
Right? So he asks them, who do you say I am? Some say you Elijah. Some say you Moses. Peter said, thou art the Christ, Son of the living God. Flesh and blood had not revealed this to you, but my Father which is in heaven. So I'm saying that to say this. Across every culture, we can track the things that they identify time by. We in the West, I have to say this, I have to say this. We in the West, in America, under the Western system, we celebrate New Year's on January the 1st. You understand that the New Year's is actually March 19th, when the spring equinox begins, when everything springs forth. That's the actual New Year.
Yeah.
Right? This is the Gregorian calendar made by Pope Gregory. They have 2 additional months in the calendar, July and August, according to Julius Caesar and Augustus Caesar. July and August are extra months added into the calendar.
And that makes sense because it's the new year, and the year is when everything springs forward. It should be in that month.
It should be in the month of March, or as our forefathers call it in the Bible, Nisan. Because they said that was the first month. You see? You see?
Because that's what the sun does. It's light.
Man, look.
Right. Well,
and it's cold in the winter. Let's get back on task. Let's get back on task.
You know, this is good, man, because you know what you really point out is just how we've been so misinformed.
Yes.
And we don't ask questions, and so the cycle goes on and on and on and on. I didn't even know until what's today? Tuesday? Until Sunday that my birthday wasn't my birthday.
Man, look.
Talk to him, man. Break that down.
We first of all, let me say this. This show is to inform you.
Yes.
Let me make that real clear.
Yeah.
We're not bashing nobody.
Yes.
We're not trying to make you feel like you're not intelligent and you're not smart, because do understand that anything that I might know, anything that I might understand or have the privilege to have wisdom of, God gave it to me.
Yes.
None of this is of myself. I do nothing of myself, but everything of my Father. So when we talk about birthdays, it took you 9 months to get here. Why do we celebrate your birthday every 12 months? It took you 9 months. That is a number of completion. We say 7 is a number of completion, which it is, because God rested on the Sabbath. Right. But the number 9 is the last number on from 0 to 9, because everything after 9 just doubles back up. So it took you 9 months to get here, right? So in reality, we celebrate every 12 months as your birthday, but you're actually older.
Yeah. You're 9 months older.
You're 9 months older than what you actually are. And it may be a little bit more than 9 months, because I was born in 86. So April the 3rd, 87 was my birthday, my first birthday. Yeah. But it really should have been the 9 months past April the 3rd, which would have been, let's see, April, March, February, January. Yeah. So that would have been the 9-month mark of me entering into the world. It took me 9 months from the sperm to hit the egg, to form the fetus, to form the embryo, to form that whole formation process took 9 months. Yeah. But we are so stuck on every 12 months is my birthday. And let me just throw this out there too. We celebrate birthdays in the West, and we just started doing this about, this is 2026, roughly about 300 years ago. People didn't celebrate their birthdays in the old day. That was the king and queen's privilege. You a common person, you don't celebrate your birthday. No, because it was the world, the cultures were very common. You had people who reference more feast than they reference your birthday. Now it's funny, people won't come sit down and eat, but they'll come give you a gift and leave. I want to just throw this out there real quick. The blessing isn't sitting down, y'all.
Talk to me.
When we sit down and commune together, we breaking bread. Jesus sat down and ate with the disciples often. You know why? Because he wanted them to agree with him. When I eat with you, I agree with you. Yes. That's why I don't eat at certain folks' house. I don't eat certain. Don't ask me if I want to know nothing of you what you cooking. I don't want it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't agree with you.
Well, and it's funny you say that because I know in the Latin American culture and the Hispanic culture, let me go a little further than black, because when I say Latin American culture, in this day and time, it may be different. Yeah.
That's very broad.
But yeah, when I was coming up, the Hispanics I grew up around, if you went to their house and they offered you something to eat or drink and you didn't accept it, you was offending them.
Yes, absolutely.
And I didn't understand until I got older and started really investigating the Spanish culture and trying to learn language, that, hey man, like you just said, when you sit and you sup with me, that's a token of saying, hey, we're in agreement, we on equal terms, we cool, ain't no static between us. But not only that, but you trust me and
I trust you. So they're very particular. Man, where are we going here?
I don't know. We just go ride the wave right now.
They're very particular. I respect every culture, number one. Let me say that. I respect every culture. But Hispanic people, and I don't like to call them Hispanic because the country is Mexico, Central America, and South America. You know what I'm saying? But the title of the race, right? That particular sect of people don't let everybody in their house.
Oh no, most definitely.
So when you get an invitation to their house, they look at you like,
you somebody, yeah.
So like you said, to turn the meal down is like a slap in the face. Yeah. Italians are the same way.
Yeah.
What are the people that are here now? Not Singapore. The people from Singapore, people from Indonesia, Chinese people, same way. We, on the other hand,
Wow. Yeah.
We let everybody in our house.
Yeah.
Come on over.
And don't know what spirits, what intentions they bring into our house.
Listen, can't nobody come to my house.
That's right. Not unless you've been invited.
Not unless you've been invited.
That's right.
And you better show up on time.
And I know something about you. Oh yeah.